Hello world, UB here, and today we're going to be drawing a glow up of an old design that I made, so let's get started. So this is kind of a long story, but basically way back when I was still in college, way back, it was like 3 years ago, I put together a collection of designs that I actually put on t-shirts, and I tried selling them online for a few months, and I only sold 2. It's kind of one of those things where it was my first attempt at business ownership, and it didn't quite work out, but nowadays I have very different equipment and very different skills, and so I wanted to kind of do a glow up of this main design that I had on my t-shirts and possibly put this into a collection that could be made into an adult coloring book or something of that nature. So this design is my Haunter at Heart design, and for those of you who don't know, I'm very into haunted attractions. So haunted attraction people in the community are typically called haunters or entrepreneurs. We are a very passionate bunch, and so I thought some like pride kind of wear was appropriate for this audience, and I actually went to Midwest Haunters Convention in 2019, and it was an absolute blast, and a lot of people there really liked my design. With that being said, a lot of other people had reservations about buying the design because the original is a heart that has a noose around it squeezing it. Unfortunately, things like suicide by noose are still a very prevalent problem in today's world, and it made some people kind of uncomfortable with the imagery of the design, and I totally get that. I actually ended up taking down my t-shirt store because I felt like that design didn't quite meet the mark, and it was my kind of flagship design. So today I decided to make a version of it with a creepy hand instead of the noose, and I think that that is a little bit more appropriate to the theme because haunted attractions and haunters in general, we're not looking to hurt people. That's not the point of haunted attractions. It's actually the exact opposite. It's to have fun and get that adrenaline rush and spread joy through the power of scaring people, of not really pranking, but it's kind of a weird industry, you know, but it's never the point to hurt people. Like, there are so many regulations and safety precautions in place meant to make the experience fun and good and safe. So with that being said, I felt like changing up the design a little bit this way made a lot of sense. Way back when I started making these designs, I actually didn't have my drawing tablet at all. So doing this on my drawing tablet was both a lot easier, a lot quicker, and it just made the experience a lot more enjoyable. Basically, what I used to do before I had my drawing tablet is I would take a piece of paper, draw out my design, and then I would ink over it in Sharpie, and I would scan that into the computer, put it into Photoshop, and then I would have to painstakingly magic wand all of the white space out of the design and erase it. And then I would be left with the black, and I would have to invert that, make sure that it was a flat black color because it isn't always when you scan things in. And then I would have to adjust from there, and doing that with a mouse on a computer is a lot harder than doing it on the drawing tablet, let me tell ya. But like I said, doing it on the tablet, a lot faster, a lot easier, a lot more fun. And I'm kind of glad that I stepped back from making the t-shirt designs because without this piece of equipment, it was a lot. With all that being said, I have, I think, 9 more designs that I actually went through the effort of copywriting way back when, and I might do a glow up of each of those and then put them together into a mini adult coloring book. Otherwise, I was thinking about putting together a horror coloring book anyway, so let me know if you have any ideas for designs that could go into that down in the comments. I will definitely take any ideas into advisement. In the original Haunter at Heart design, I actually drew out the font that I used, but for this one I decided I just wanted to use a free font that I found online, and I think it turned out really, really well. Everyone in the chat during this stream were just a hoot and a half. We talked about all sorts of stuff in the chat, so if you're looking to hang out with my community, please check me out on Twitch. It was really a good time putting this together, and you know, it isn't as intricate a piece as I've done in the past, but I had a real blast talking with everybody in the chat, and it was really laid back, and that was kind of the point of this one, is just to have fun. I'm trying to put a lot more fun into my art lately anyway. It worked out really well. With all that being said, there isn't a whole lot to say about this one. You know, it has its place in my history, and I will let you get on with your day. Thank you so much for getting to the end of the video. I will give you 1,000 experience points just for that. Thank you so much to my patrons, Mark, Nathaniel, Twyla, and Liam. You guys are rock stars. I'm back from vacation, so hopefully we'll get back in the swing of things and life will be good. If you'd like to support me, feel free to check out my Patreon, link is in the description. Otherwise, you can tip me on PayPal, links for that are on my Twitch channel. Don't forget to drink some water, and I will talk to you guys next week. Peace.